the issue of Kwesi Arthur was trending yesterday. Like it did trend. Wow. Like a lot of people were just, coming online to say their mind. Today, Kwesi Arthur, tomorrow, tomorrow, Ground Up Chale, issues upon issues upon issues upon issues upon issues. But Chale, Kwesi Arthur came out to put out a claim yesterday about the whole fact that Ground Up Chale is, stressing him up and stuff. And as at 19 hours ago, the lawyer for Ground Up Chale and Glenn, the CEO of Ground Up Chale, that is Mr. Jonathan K. Amable. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I think it's Mr. Jonathan K. Amable. Yeah, he came on Street is Watching. That's hosted by DJ Slim. And he came to clarify the air on the issues that really happen or the issues on ground. So now, I want us to watch a short part of the interview, and then we'll continue with our discussion. So please, let's watch.
The main reason why we are here is that in promoting this current project, he used video footage and images that were commissioned by Ground Up in their previous history. Videos and images that were commissioned by Ground Up. And
they are like images and videos and all that is paid for, financed by Ground Up.
Exactly. So these are commissioned works, that Ground Up holds. Now, even if you are in those images, it does not entitle you to exploit those images commercially to promote your album.
All right, people, we've just seen what he has to say. And I feel like it's clear. It's very, very clear. Kwesi Arthur, after 2022, left Ground Up Chale. And even he said it in his own, in the, what's it called? In the write-up he made on Twitter yesterday, that he left them in 2022. And ever since then, Kwesi Arthur has been putting songs out, literally, according to the lawyer. Yes, even it's true, Fefe Nefe, that we are all singing, and then Educator came to spoil it for us, but Chale. I'm not being homophobe, but come on. I'm just having fun, yeah. But the Fefe Nefe, he sang it and it's a nice song and he moved. You feel what I'm trying to say? So all the songs he's been singing it without the influence of Ground Up Chale. And yes, they didn't really make noise about the fact that Kwesi Arthur is So why is that? Is this particular issue that Ground Up Chale had to come and press his neck for? Now, the reason being that so Kwesi Arthur has been posting songs after the whole leaving Ground Up Chale and going independent and all. And recently, he had an album which he released on the 17th of January 2026. That's the Redemption Valley. Now, in the album, or in the promotion of the album, he went back for some videos and images of the previous works he had with Ground Up Chale. And then he used it to promote the one he's now doing. And the whole idea or the whole point of Ground Up Chale and Glenn is the fact that, see, I commissioned those works. I commissioned those images. I commissioned those videos, those songs. So before you have to even use those intellectual properties or intellectual creatives, you've got to come to me and ask me permission first. And it's right. Because he owns it. Maybe because that also owns it to some extent. Fine. I don't know the contract they signed. That's why I want to use the word allegedly. I don't know the contract they signed, but there's some kind of ownership to Ground Up Chale. So it means you're not on your own. You feel me? You are not on your own. You're supposed to, give a consent that, Chale, I have an independent, maybe Kwesi Arthur will be like, Chale, Glenn, bro, I get some independent project I don't want to do, but I see those old videos and old pictures what I get for one side. Bro, I beg, if you use them, the baby Glenn will be like, well, Chale, if you use them, but, I would take some small percentage because, I'll be record label, I take money, you feel me? Then Kwesi Arthur will be like, oh, no chill, how much you want to take? Oh, maybe some 40% or 60%. Oh, Chale, okay, maybe do 35%, or maybe do 20%. Okay, maybe if you can. Yes, and then first they all settle the thing. But the whole issue of back to back, it was not really needed for me. It was not really needed because I feel like they could have sorted out. And the fact that the lawyer even went further to say that they even warned Kwesi Arthur. Now, even in the video, he read the messages sent. So let's watch what he said on the video.
Yes. And then there's another dated on the 14th.
Yes, on the 14th.
The 14th says, Dear Kwesi, despite our notice dated Friday 9th, the unlicensed imagery referenced continues to be used in further promotional posts published on Saturday 10th. This constitutes unauthorized commercial use after notice. Unless we hear from you within 24 hours, we will proceed to protect our rights through the appropriate channels without further correspondence.
So, Charlie, you see what he rep? Is there any form of threat or anything? Maybe, allegedly, maybe on personal call, they did some threatening. But from the email we've seen, it looks quite professional. It doesn't look harmful. Charlie, the redemption value he posted on Even, right? Now, if you don't know what Even is simply a business platform that promotes music for musical or musicians or creatives so that their fans can get direct access to it or buy it or probably pay to listen to it. And then they get money. They get the money for the musician and then they pay the musician directly for promoting it. Well, like it's just more like a business musical platform that's even.biz. So if you're an upcoming artist, you can also try it out. I don't know. Find a way to try it out. These bodies, they don't really joke with intellectual rights. So when there's an issue with intellectual rights, because of the fact that actually small intellectual right, if somebody feels to slap you millions, billions. So people are always careful about this kind of thing. So small intellectual rights, Charlie, it's not a joking matter. So these bodies, they want to protect themselves first before you, the artist. So in order to have things done, sort out things at home first before you take it out there. You feel me? Because this issue, I don't feel like it's supposed to be something that should come out and then. But I don't really know what happened at home, or I don't really know what happened behind the whole facade that we are seeing right now. But I feel like things should have been done properly on the part of the record label and on the part of the artist. So Charlie, make Kwesi Arthur talk plus Glenn. Or make Kwesi Arthur, because I feel like the main reason why this thing they happen, say maybe the relationship is evident. Like it's very evident that the relationship between Glenn, Ground Up Chale, and Kwesi Arthur is strained. Because I don't see why Kwesi Arthur cannot go back. In return, see, this is affecting the image of Ground Up. Because it's now looking like Ground Up is a bad record label. So even upcoming artists, Charlie, they tell you to make a good sign plus Ground Up, it'd be a problem. Because Charlie, in the future, there'll be an issue. And on Kwesi Arthur's part, it's also creating an image for him too. A bad image of him being a very stubborn artist and creating a certain kind of mobile, like a whole lot of images down there. So all these things could easily be avoided, whereby each party comes together and then they speak and then they work out their things together. You feel me? So I feel like there's no need to stress about all these things. Let's Kwesi Arthur and then Ground Up Chale and Glenn sit down, sort out this issue amicably, and then everybody moves on or moves forward. And this should be a lesson to us that if you're going, like in life, when things are about to change for you, and there's some form of contract, or there's some form of thing, legal binding terms or legal binding thing you need to sign, bro, read, like, do your research. Because in the future, it may not hurt you now. At the beginning, oh, you're feeling offline, you're feeling all boogie and stuff. But in the later future, like later future, probably you begin to regret your decisions. Do you feel me? So let's all try our best to be open-minded. There's not anything you give to you that you sign. Read. It's plenty, yes, but read for your own safety. So Charlie, it's your boy Edero at Open Floor Studios. Charlie, any hot gist way you come, we will give you. That one day, make no shiver. Make no shiver crowd. We did for you. All right? Peace out.